Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Sauce. We have the wildest Saturday night ever. We have Canelo. We have a UFC pay-per-view. We have NBA. We have a ton of college football. And a bunch of it's on right now. It's all happening. So I'm ripping through this last video and then I'm going to watch that. I'm going to keep you all posted with the results. In this video though, we got an interesting game with interesting line movement here too. We got the Chargers versus the Eagles. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Sauce. The Sauce. The Sauce. Hey, get the Sauce.
All right, so we got LA on the road in Philly to play the Eagles. The line is Eagles plus 2.5, and all the early action is on the Chargers. I think it's like 85% of the money is on the Chargers. This is as of Tuesday morning. Yo, check this out. So the money stays on the Chargers all week, but the line drops from 2.5 down to 1.5. Why? I don't know if this line movement was a reaction to the Justin Herbert injury announcement, because he was listed as questionable on like Wednesday and Thursday, but he's listed as completely fully healthy now. Maybe it's that. See, the thing is, 2.5 to 1.5 isn't as significant as it changes you would think. 2 is not that frequent of an NFL winning margin. So if it went from 2.5 to 3.5, that's some shit we would need to dissect. 2.5 to 1.5 is kind of like, it's sketchy, don't get me wrong, but it's not as crazy as you think. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step, running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the analytics, the line for this game should be Eagles minus 4.04. So a big lean on the Eagles there. That's like what? A full 6-point lead, 5.5-point lean on Philly there. That's a big lean. All right, so let's break this game down, and we're going to start with injuries because on the Chargers side, there's a couple significant ones. Let's talk corners. Michael Davis, Asante Samuel Jr., both out for the Chargers. That's their number 2 and number 3 corners. That's their starting corner on the end and their nickel, both out. Their fourth corner, his name's Kavon. I'm sorry, I forget his name. I'll put it on the screen. He's listed as questionable. So there's a good chance that the Chargers are going to be without their number 2, 3, and 4 corners in this game. So the Chargers secondary is going to be vulnerable in this game here. There should be open receivers for Philly, and that's important because the Chargers defense relies on its pass defense. They're not that good against the run. We'll get to that in a second. They're actually horrible against the run. So that pass defense, which kind of carries it, there's gonna be open receivers. As far as the Chargers run defense goes, oh my God, this run defense is dead last. And when I say dead last, I'm not like exaggerating. This defense is literally dead last. 32nd in the NFL in total rushing yards allowed, 32nd in the NFL in average yards per carry allowed. Anyone can run the ball on the Chargers. Yo, check out these numbers on Philly also, and this caught me by surprise. I did not think the Eagles had it like that. Did you know that Philly is one of the strongest and most efficient rushing attacks in the entire NFL? I didn't either. If you didn't, don't feel bad because I didn't. You wouldn't have guessed it because they don't even really have a running back. Their leading rusher is Jalen Hurts. There's Miles Sanders, but he's injured now. Gainwell, I think Gainwell just got benched. Boston Scott, Jordan Howard. It's like a 6 or 7 headed monster. Yo, check out these numbers, and I'm sorry that I don't have them memorized. I have them written down right here. So they're 7th in the NFL in rushing yards and 4th in the NFL in yards per carry. One of the best rushing attacks in the league, the Philadelphia Eagles. It doesn't matter who's carrying the football. This Eagles team is ripping off chunks of yards at a high rate. Tell me this offense isn't licking its chops looking at this vanilla custard Chargers run defense. Now, to be fair, we also have to address the Eagles defense, and it's bad. It's real bad. They're dead last in opponent completion percentage, 26th in third down defense, 29th in red zone defense. Trust me, this Eagles defense is no peach. It's real bad. And they're at home against this Chargers offense, which overall has been great this year. But yo, Justin Herbert is coming off 2 of the worst games of his career. In fact, I believe it's 2 of the 3 worst games of his career by far. He's coming off bad games. Check these numbers out about the Chargers offense right here. So from weeks 3 to 5, right? Chargers were undefeated, 3-0. Herbert threw for 7.6 yards per attempt, 11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. In weeks 6 and 8, their last 2 games, they're 0-2. They lost them both. And Herbert threw for just 5.7 yards per attempt, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Is this like a new Justin Herbert we're seeing that sucks? So you got this Chargers offense kind of limping into Philadelphia to play a team, an Eagles team that's dripping with confidence, coming off a game where they beat the life out of Detroit. Yo, I don't really like this, man. I'm doing it. I'm betting Philadelphia here. I'm taking the points or the point, whatever you get it at. 1.5, 2, whatever you got, I'm taking it. Give me Eagles plus 1.5. I think they're red hot. I think they have the better offense, and honestly, they might even have the better defense this week. This will be on the final ticket and probably will be on the top 7 bets. Speaking of which, final ticket posted on KyleKirms.com, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. Bet of the day, parlay of the day, top 7 bets. Every single bet I'm making for the entire week, all posted on KyleKirms.com, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Also, if there's any crazy last minute changes, injury updates, money shift, line movement, anything like that, make sure you check out my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. I will try to keep you all updated as best I can. NFL Week 9 is here. Let's have a crazy Saturday night. I'll be talking to all of you on Twitter. Let's make some money. Let's go.